What's cracking my peppers? I stole that, but I like it. We're gonna do a. Actually, one sec here. I'm gonna take the Yagas off because it's a little bit distracting. We're gonna take our stab at Max Payne 3 Glitchless. No cutscene skipper. Or, sorry, not Glitchless with cutscene skipper mod. So, cuts about 45 minutes off of the regular Glitchless run because 45 minutes of cutscenes. But, yeah. I'm not going to dilly-dally and or shilly-shally because I want to get this out of the way so I can focus on my other submissions. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things have gone from fine to fucked up in about a second.
Uh-oh. One sec here. No, not reset the skip. Like, nope. Okay, one sec here. There we go. Let's try that again.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things have gone from fine to fucked up in about a second.
Okay. I think I know what's causing this. Unsurprisingly, playing the game with a lot of mods. Well, just one mod, but a big mod can cause some what's the word for that? Issues, I guess. So. And I was practicing a skip that involved skipping. They can do that same glitch. So I'm guessing it's the same thing. Probably some sort of like stale memory thing. This game does like to store cutscenes in memory, like most games do. Well, not like most. Like a lot of games do. And actually, that's like the core mechanic behind the any % run. It's funny and it's a cool run, but I didn't quite have enough time to learn all of the future data skips, and there's a lot of them. So I thought, hey, this is more manageable. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second. And now there were two idiots at the wheel.
There we go. Okay. It's working this time. I actually want to not use bullet time as much as possible, because obviously that slows down times, and we're looking to go fast. So we are going to watch a bunch of this cutscene because this one breaks a lot.
Nós cuidamos disso. Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Where the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man.
Nope. I didn't pause it that.
Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob
So
controle.
it cuts away from,
Fica tranquilo.
there we go. There we go.
Where you got him?
So, what I did there, you may have noticed that I aimed for the guy's
It
leg.
looked like they were taking him
At
out
the
to
end of each
basement.
gunfight,
Maybe I still
you're going to
had
get
shot.
a camera where, like a
Rodrigo was
cinematic
too
camera where it
rigid.
shows your bullets going in bullet time and hitting the last guy in that engagement. They can lose you sometime. Ah, crap.
They weren't far
The alternative is a melee kill
Once I
like
opened
that.
the door, I
Also
actually had
loses
a
time.
Plan.
So what we do whenever we can is you shoot someone in the leg.
Another part
and
gunfire. Was I too late?
if you're close, there we go. If you're close, oftentimes it'll skip the bullet time. Actually, are gonna use it here because I want to use it to line up my running towards the back of the car. There we go.
Well, we're still here.
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Very slightly a gold. Sorry, I didn't finish explaining that. Give me 1 sec. I do want to focus a little bit for this bullet time sequence. 5 goons here. We're going to want to shoot each of them. Oh, I missed the 2 on the ground here because my shooting wasn't great. See, there's one of the slow-mo sequences.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass.
Want to roll up all the stairs. We want to dive into every
The doors-
loaded zone if we can. That's a safety. The really good players don't kill any of those 3 guys, but I've had them cost me runs, so. In particular, I've caused them to last stand me, which is another mechanic that involves bullet time. But I'll explain whenever it happens.
Son of a bitch.
Flashing lights warning. Oh crap, it's too close to that guy.
Que porra você tá fazendo?
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so by shooting someone in the leg, we can cause Max to try and melee them while they're on the ground, which is a much faster animation, because it doesn't go into bullet time or have any fancy things like that going on with it.
They were headed for the helicopter.
So we do try and do that whenever we can. This is a auto-scroller, ostensibly. There are some time-saving tricks you can do that involve adjusting enemy spawns and whatnot. go.
Max, shoot that bastard!
You can also pre-shoot that guy.
How did they know we were gonna be here? It doesn't take a genius! I'm always at the club on a Tuesday! Damn it!
Oh, hey, Geist.
Loser!
Welcome to my Slurpathon submission. The guy in the back there, I don't know if I hit him. I don't think I did. Oh, maybe I did. Wish you could pre-shoot this guy. Alright, we're about to enter the one kind of platforming. Well, one of the two really finicky pieces of platforming in the game. What's good with you, Geist? Alright. This is going to take a couple of attempts. In the marathon, I'll definitely be donating for every failed one. Want to run along this railing. See? I already messed it up. Game makes you want to pick up painting as well. You should. I'm just gonna let myself die there. It's gonna be faster than restarting the checkpoint. Oh! As much as this this skip requires resets often and stuff like that, it's still much faster than actually doing this sequence, which involves a gigantic gunfight across the rooftops. We're gonna skip it altogether by clipping around the side. Now, this is going to look like something that does not belong in a glitchless run. The moderators allowed it, so we do it. Alright, done the hardest part. There is still one tricky thing. I think there's 5 attempts. Adjustments to your drum set. Sounds great. That's awesome. So now here's the thing. Falling off of this roof onto there, which is the end of the level, is going to kill us. So we want to, because we're going to go through a kill plane. So what we want to do is jump so that we bounce off of the wall and then fall off the roof. If we do that... No. No, see? If we don't do that, we die there. So, we're going to want to not die. There is a kind of back up there. Also, you may notice that, so it's the end of the level, and if you're looking at the splits, you'll see that, we're like 10 minutes ahead. I did not, it took me a long time to get this skip the first time, but I wanted to get it in my run, so. I was expecting the big time save. And there we go. That's it done properly. And that's the end of the nightclub. And now we have the stadium.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing.
I'm thinking during Slurpathon I'm gonna try and come up with kind of an absurd story for what's going on in this cutscenes we're skipping.
They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
So like here, Max
Okay?
Yeah.
Max had stopped at the concession before the exchange, and just
more times than I could remember.
Got real sloppy with a traditional Brazilian hot dog. which may or may not even be a thing. Maybe I'll
To run out.
ask a
Or
Brazilian
maybe I
friend.
just severed an
before
artery
it.
and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
Shit.
Language, Max. Yeah, get him, Passos. Mess him up. Yeah. Hit him with the old Passos Ultra combo.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Come on, Max.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
I bet it's good. I freaking love Brazilian food. Oh my
So
god.
this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Here we go. That's one of the skips in this level. That's the level of skips we're looking at there. Shaves I think 0.1 of a second of walking on the left side of that shower wall. There is another skip that's really funny.
Come on.
In a couple rooms, Passos is going to interrogate a guy, and we can just shoot him through the door before the actual interrogation takes place. Oh. So I messed up there twice. You may have seen that it went to the death cam, but then it didn't actually... It didn't actually kill the guy. You can skip the death cams, but if you do it too early, then it's gonna do that.
What's that, man? I'm working here.
That skips...
Here comes friend.
Holy crap, that sounds insanely good. Oh, here's a last stand. So yeah, if you have painkillers and you get shot,
Something tells
like you run out of
me you're in the
health.
right direction. Son of a bitch.
Jeez.
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
This way.
More trophies and game plans.
Gonna grab
It'd been a very long time
safety
since I'd had one
painkillers.
either.
Just because this level is kind of feast or famine when it comes to painkillers, and last thing I want to do is
Didn't
give
sound
unnecessary
like we were the
deaths.
only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Alright. Time to introduce our second faction. I didn't even introduce our first faction. In the first two levels, in the first half of this level, we're fighting a street gang called the Comando Sombra. Which means more or less exactly what you'd think. Shadow soldiers. Please tell me I got an MP5 there.
Damn
Yes,
about
okay.
the money.
Thank God.
I knew what would happen to Fabiana if the wrong people got paid.
In this one, we're, starting now, we're gonna deal with, a different organization called the Crasha Preto, the Black Badge, which are, vigilante, the wannabe Punisher types. Bad shooting on my part. Oh, and a last stand I didn't want.
Looks clear. Let's move.
Crap, I am burnt out of ammo, though.
It was time to introduce our sniping, pal, to something more intimate and short range.
Ladies first.
That guy was getting annoying.
Yo, so if sure, you can't have a group. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, G? Normally we use the MP5 for that because these shots are a little bit too long range. Crap. Another unnecessary last stand. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm inside.
This is weird sitting between maybe rain, maybe no. Yeah, it's been doing that for like 2 days now, too. Going through the early parts of a hurricane. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to play this real careful. We're out of bullet time and we're one shot. Okay. That's fine. Kinda depends on where you're at.
Looks like a VIP lounge or something.
In the category 1, you're not worried. Yeah, I've been through plenty. Oh, 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. Oh.
Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? E a menina? Alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara rico.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Whoa. Only if I sounded agitated there. Oh, crap. It was only because I didn't want to stop recording. Or we... Oh, jeez. Crap. I was gonna say, living in Japan, you dealt with them all the time. Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah. There's a couple levels of the shotguns really good in this game. But this one, yeah, it's, you really want the, like, MP5 for the sections of it where they're available. We're about to lose it, though, unfortunately. Switch it up with the sniper rifle.
Jesus, take them out, Max! Shoot, for Christ's sake!
Thank you.
I still got calling on me!
Oh god. Pain in the ass, yeah. I mean, it is set in Brazil, right? So ass should be a plot point.
Do something about those two at the top of the stands! Come on! Focus, Mac!
I can only shoot one at a time.
Fantastic reference to,
There's three more! In front of me, Mac!
Bomber Cyberpunk there. Yep.
Let them get any closer!
Stay calm.
Come on, Mac! We out here, Mac? Fuck, we do something, man!
I'm trying,
I'm making a
pal.
run for it!
How you doing, TRG?
No chão, filha da puta! Agora! That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up.
I'm clear, Max.
There was only one way up there.
Any guns besides now? Pick any of these up. I think he has a gun. I don't know why he... Like, he must still have his Taurus, if nothing else. Just safety, pills there.
We'd have destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange.
That's good.
Cops never showed up, but things had
It has
only
dips
make
and,
sense
you know,
to me.
peaks and valleys,
Back
for sure.
Long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
I see you! You're right on top of him! Jump the railing!
This is a bad idea.
Alright. Did I pull them... Did I pull the Uzi or the Taurus? I think it's the Uzi. No, it's the Taurus. Keep on trekking, buddy. Alright. And that is that for Estadio Galatians. And now we have New Jersey 1.
I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit.
Okay, this is a tough melee skip here. I'm not gonna do it. And skip the death cam if we get a leg shot on one of the guys. Ain't that the truth? Here's your shotgun usage, 80k. Whoa. Man, that guy moved up way further than he normally does.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but like the majority of levels where a shotgun comes in really handy are the Jersey levels. We're gonna shoot that car 4 times, causing it to do that. The actual speedrun trick there is really impressive.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes.
Oh, I love those ones. The... God.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga! Go fuck yourself!
Okay, I almost never need it for New Jersey, but I'm gonna grab that back up.
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for, a chance to
All
make a
right,
difference.
grab the
At least
Mac
that's
10.
what helps me sleep at night.
Mac 10 is about to give us a much easier time with the rooftops.
Up and out. Scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
How much pain? The most you're legally allowed to have, okay? Does a lot of this game happen on rooftops? Yeah. Though part of that is just the architecture of Sao Paulo, so... Payne if you jump from the compared to other floors? Exactly.
There were wrecks. all
Okay,
around.
we've got the MP5 here, and it is going to carry us through exactly one
These were the
part of a
wrecks across the
gunfight
road to avoid.
before we switch to the almost shockingly good AK.
They're always one step ahead!
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. Is the building compliance meeting up here?
Last guy. Go. Passos is gonna spend... Passos? Buddy. Booby.
We gotta wade down to the street.
Jesus, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, you okay? God, bro, they're coming at us. Kill you, buddy. I'm moving. Don't let them move up. I got it.
Ah, crap.
Bullshit.
Dead.
Just don't show the blood so much.
When scotch won't do the job.
Okay, last room of New Jersey 1. There's a bit of a trick here.
How's this look?
Assos is going to open the gate. Enemies won't respond to gunfire until after we both walk through it, or he gets a certain depth in there. Just all right.
Yeah, she's gotta be there.
That's the end of Jersey 1.
Known Comando Sombra area.
Oh, sorry. It's a very frustrating thing that the auto splitter does. There we go.
You know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some.
Welcome to the swamps. We've got that helicopter.
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
I do think it's funny that TRG pointed out the like bullet holes before they had the conversation about like leather versus a camel coat.
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand.
Okay. Some really minor skips here. Which I botched. Normally we want to trigger that guy running in so that our gun is still at the same height.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo. I had to.
So that you can just keep shooting. Whoa.
That was...
Woo. I think I lose the AK here. I just can't equip it for whatever reason for this. Oh yeah, because it becomes a falling sequence. And some great hair. Yep. I didn't need to go up there.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Switching from the AK to the FN FAL. Kind of a lateral move, but... There's a trick to making less enemies spawn here, but I sure as shit don't know what it is. You're supposed to kill 5 guys before you cross a certain threshold, but I've never been good at estimating how many I've gotten. Oh, fuck. God.
I prefer to mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion, I'd make an exception.
Good, good. I've got the 3 guns I want.
I had to keep on going across the docks.
This is a particularly hairy gunfight. Oh, come on. Huh. Oh boy. This is Brazilian A-Trot. That's right, A-Trot, not Hoorot. Oh, I set that off too early. Leaning way more on the bullet time than you should be for a speed run. Piss off. Unbidden last stand there. Oh, that's the last guy. Yeet.
I was an overconfident chump going into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company! How's she look, man? I'm getting beat up, broken, alive. I don't know what to say. Holy fuck, man!
Welcome to 5B. Swampland escape. Escape from the swamp city.
Shit!
Boating around at the speed of sound.
Give it some throttle! Keep after them! Shit! We need to get past that decoy boat!
Taking 6 seconds.
Fuck, man! One of the engines is gone! Give me a second!
Second's about all we got. How we doing, buddy?
I nearly got it! Keep it back! Easy, fucking...
Like a
Over there, man, over there! Just try! Making progress. We need some more time!
Get this thing started real quick here.
I think she'll go if you give us a second! Hey, I got it! I got it! Shit, look out, more of them! Fuck, fuck! Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
You can turn off the like indicator, that little X that shows that you've killed the person you're shooting at. And man, does that seem like a bad idea. 'Cause this game's gunfights get insanely hectic.
They got an armada out here! Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
And they know all about it. It was a different campaign.
We're nearly there, pal.
I can catch Fabiana's boat if you get these guys out of our path.
I'd like to pass those, but the game won't let me aim forward.
Place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
This is screwed. We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Get me next to them.
Give it. Gonna hit the pier. I'll drive if you get these boats out.
one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
Fucking unbelievable.
I've had this break,
I heard that.
so I'm hoping it won't. Okay, it didn't break. All right. Time for the office.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
This code should get us in.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
I don't know why we can't skip
Through here.
watching Brazilian Sam Bankman-Fried walking around here. A little bit of the bubbly. Hey, Super Unknown. How'd the rest of Mega Man Zero go? Subzooted?
We've got to get out of here.
Well, it's Portuguese, not Spanish.
We're gonna be able to fix
Branco is a name.
Overlook the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
It's pretty thick, but shot a couple guys.
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
These guys are also trying to do a little city escape out here. Yeah, we've had a bit of rain the last few days, and it's helped alleviate the smoke, but it is still pretty smoky up here. Fuck. Cold Taco Bell, the only way I used to eat it. You really taste the misery and disappointment when you have it cold. Back when my wife was alive, we'd eat cold Taco Bell right out of the can.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator
course,
would take
life
me back
wasn't
up
like
to
that
Rodrigo's
anymore.
office where we could.
All right. Sounds good, Avatar. I'm late, but good luck. You are late, which is weird because you're a robot, Aniv.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Yeah, I really like Max Payne 1 through... I mean, I like all the Max Paynes. I know some people really hate this one, but because it's not Sam Lake and it's not his original VA or anything. But I actually kind of love this game.
There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged.
So the gimmick of this part, the second half of stage 6, is that we can only take one shot functionally. Yeah, I also played it when it was new. I didn't have a computer that could play it or a console that played it, but a friend of mine, his computer could run it, so we would play it at his place. Or his older brother's computer could run it.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
I've always contemplated learning the Deadly Premonition speedrun.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me
literally, there's a key mechanic in OG Max Payne 1 that doesn't work without a mod, so... Gosh, I hope it doesn't crash.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Here on the thermal camera we can see Max Payne rotating to a scorching hot 425 degrees, basting in his own juices.
Our family is being torn apart.
Alright. Welcome to Chapter 7, Nova Esperanza. I don't know why I pronounced it like it was in mainland Spain. Nova Esperanza is the stage. And there we get a preview of subsequent level. For some reason on this stage, though you slow walk in the first part of it, you can walk really fast sideways. Yeah, push your kid. We try and get the kid to push us as many times as we can.
In the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right?
Yeah, the problem is, TRG, that Rockstar owns the IP, but if you wanted it to be done right, you would really want Remedy to do it. In part because they made the originals, and because if Rockstar does it, it'll come out in 44 years. Okay, now for reasons unexplained, we no longer have sunglasses, or guns, or a watch.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter. If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Wasn't that funny? I have to come up with a joke to say to them if I do end up running this at Slurpathon.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Vai, meu, passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem Mr. Mando Wilson? O que esse cara quer?
I've been meaning to learn Titanfall. I've never been more intimidated by a speed game. I got the, like, how do you do, like, the, tutorial document from the SRC page, and it's, like, book length. There are more types of skip in Titanfall 2 than there are skips in most of the games I play combined. Hey, don't you look at that. Yeah, Brian Adams run's awesome. One runner I know. I'm amused that I only know one runner for Deadly Premonition. Most games I can name at least a few people who ran it, but not current.
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I just shot up their favorite skin joint.
So this is our third faction we fought against. They're not technically Commando Sombra, that's why I say they're sort of a unique faction, because we do fight Commando Sombra later in this level. But at the beginning here, we fight this unnamed Brazilian street gang. Yeah, my cruisy, actually. Crap. Whoa. On the fighting mongooses? Yeah. They're called the Tough Bretts. And now, I'm gonna go through this door and instantly die. When the cutscene gets skipped. It's a glitch to do with the skipper. A heart foundation. Also, there was my sunglasses. They were on that guy. Here comes our next tough, platforming skip. So, we want to jump across this, factory. By jumping over top of this. Once we do that, however, the floor will become lava. Not literally, but if we touch the floor, we will die. This skips a series of long gunfights. Ugh. Okay. And there we go. We got through, but I do think we're probably just about to get killed by a stray shot, unless we get real lucky.
One vice at a time.
You know what? I'll take it. Also, first trying Flora's lava there. I mean, without dying is what I mean by first try. Yeah. Same vibe.
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, pô. Pô, eu falei, vai ser tarefa 3 vezes aí.
Look at this guy being like, nope, I don't need to go to the store that badly. She's this bald freak with a... Damn it. Ooh. I always forget that there's no painkillers in there. I don't think there's any in here either. Be cool if killing the, like, signal guys saved it, It's wild thinking about Bulletstorm these days. Feels somewhat quaint compared to stuff like Ultra Kill or Doom 2016 or... Oh, crap! Or like Mullet Mad Jack and stuff like that, but... Oh, Turbo Overkill, or, yeah, Turbo Overkill, I believe. I mean, that was the whole, that's a pretty cool game. That's the whole pitch for Ultra Kill, right? Devil May Quake. Buy my 2% milk. And get some craft dinner. I like to go. That 250-pound lesbian with the tattoo of Gonzo from Los Mopetos. Need things to turn around. Oh shit, and he closes the gate. Yeah. Alright, now we fight proper Commando Sombra. I might have been fighting proper Commando Sombra this whole time, I'm not sure. This, like, unnamed favela gang has the same, like, character models and weaponry and stuff as Commando Sombra, so... I want to move through here until we get to a certain point where a guy is going to shoot a rocket launcher at us. There he is. Ding! Oh, crap. Oh, that's fine. We run faster with 2 handguns than we do with a rifle anyways.
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed
Max Payne?
somehow.
Oh, there is a mode like that actually, Mal, called Razor Ramon with a rocket launcher, a Razor rocket launcher. There's a mode called New York Minute, which works like Mullet Mad Jack. You have 1 minute to finish a level, but you can get time back by killing people.
Better position to handle this situation.
Better, and you get more points for headshots or melee executions, like tougher to do things, explosive kills.
I knew.
2 handguns equals Counter-Strike knife, yeah. At the very least, the dualies from CS. Already there, and it didn't mean me off. I think you're just on the same page as the producers. We're gonna kill this guy with the grenade launcher, because he's gonna cause us trouble if we don't. I did not realize I was using a MAC-10 until just now. I was like, why is this 1911 so fast firing?
You got the energy for an encore? Let's move!
Saying goodbye is painful.
Through the gate.
Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go.
I don't know what happened to my jump there. Ugh.
You fucking do the world a favor. Lie down and make
And day off from shootouts.
Passos had put some distance.
Shoutouts, other mods. Oh, fair enough.
I meant to follow.
Who's collecting your pension? You's got no family.
The longer
It's a
they
mean
have
thing for that guy to
the
say.
more chance they had of picking us off.
Pointing out my family being dead.
I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on.
This guy's luck is running
Think
out.
about it.
Say goodbye,
Easy.
Hey, man. You all right?
Max, man.
You got my back, man.
Now we gotta wait for Passos to make his way.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay
It's
down
gonna take
first,
over
can you move
and
up
shoot
on
and
it?
do other things. Again, yeah, that's where Ultra Kill is really
Move up, man.
punchy. Oh yeah, okay.
More of them. They're rushing you.
Can you just cover me? Hey, Paisan, I got you.
Sure.
Punchy's good
Right
stuff.
up to the moment my head gets blown off.
So yeah, you're supposed to like move up from like grave to grave. But actually, Passos gives us plenty of time to get into position to kill the sniper, so...
Sure. Right up.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
Get out of here, Majima. Majima left and went to his own game. That's why he's not here anymore.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Take him out!
I just don't trust you as a mod. Oh yeah, here's another scene where the cutscene skipper messes us up. We're gonna have to run over here and get killed by these invisible guys.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get out there and take him out!
Yeah, what Mal said. Also, here you go, 80K. Time for the shotgun to shine. Namely the SPAS 15. Crap.
We're the same team, come on! Okay, let's find that phone.
And no more Jersey. Max Payne caught that guy putting all his butter in the fridge to make it not spreadable or usable.
Impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again, I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my...
Alright, and now we're introduced to
same mistakes for all eternity.
the big bad guy faction.
Goddamn war zone.
This is the UFE.
Ron and Marcella were out there somewhere.
Military
Still had a
police.
chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece.
No more Joyzy home hacks. We were just in time for fireworks. You make me look bad. Okay, so the trick here is to restart this checkpoint because it'll crash if we don't. Shouldn't actually do what I just did. It's a huge waste of resources. But I really don't like the UFE. I kind of enjoy giving them their just desserts more than the other factions. Well, actually, that's not true. I hate the Crash of Preto, I think, more. At least these guys are, like, professionals. Crash of Preto are, like, doing evil shit for, like, love of the game. / hate of the poor. Damn it, Max. I didn't know that, Mal. That's wild.
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Crap. I missed a skip here. If we jump into this room, we don't get the, like, slow walk here.
My body ached and my eyes burned. I needed something to straighten me out.
Fuckers. Go fuck yourselves. You fashy pricks.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Oh yeah.
Você tá me tirando,
Fala alguma coisa, seu filho da
Onde tá o seu
puta!
chefe?
Okay, I'm gonna detour very slightly here because I want. What the heck? Oh, I thought one of them was gonna have the like machine pistol that the Ufe carry. Slash the Colombians in the Panama level.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
So unfortunately, we lose our rifle here. A lot for the future,
These
food and
charmers
shopping.
weren't there to
Guess.
make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show essa puta aqui!
Traz essa puta aí.
Sair daqui. História de merda. Nunca aprende a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero que...
Temos mais concorrente. Você não tem chance nenhuma.
Oh, there's the submachine gun. Now, I don't really need it. I'm essentially done the level, but... Alright. Get to kill the second in command of the Cracha Preto, though. Let's give him a little machete to the necky. And that's it for Nova Esperanza 2.
Giovanna was
It messed up my splits again.
calling Passos. I didn't know if... In here. I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Welcome to It's Drive or Shoot, Sister.
Stay out of sight.
Which is a great name for a chapter. We're back to fighting the Cracha Preto.
Toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também.
Cara, você tá bem?
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, hey! No! Damn it. He dropped it in a place I can't get it. I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind grabbing that Ruger off him. And then I realized he dropped it in a place I can't get to.
You okay?
Yeah.
See, in this level, we're teamed up with a pregnant social worker. And together they're gonna fight this group of, like, vigilantes. I don't know. Kind of hard to describe the Cracha Preto without getting more political than people are often comfortable with. Oh.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
After talking about being too obvious, Max does that.
What?
Someone's not having a good time down here.
I was getting good at this.
I'm supposed to save crushing that guy with the bus for the last guy I kill in this firefight, but I've never been lucky enough to have him end up under there, because there's no kill cam, obviously, for a bus falling on someone. Like, a mariachi outfit would not be appropriate for Brazil. It'd have to be a gaucho outfit. Also, if only Metal Gear Rising had a prominent Brazilian character who was also a meme. For riding. Yeah, but at least he's in Mexico. Where they have mariachis.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
It felt strange dealing with any of this without a lining of scotch on the stomach. This would have to do.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. One, it's okay. I'm right behind.
Also, between chapters 6 and 7, Max gave up drinking.
There's someone down there.
Okay, if I do this right, it looks really cool. Love lifts us up where we belong. On a mountain high, where the eagles fly. That wasn't that bad.
Get down!
You fucking asshole. You're making me look slow, buddy. I just did something very cool.
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Probably what? Down you go, son. You too. Oh, my Prato, it's so cratcha. And this is why the level's called It's Driver Shoot, sister. These gas prices are killing me.
I see it.
That glitched out kind of funny.
Try to stay calm.
These gas prices are blowing up is right there, it's true.
Just drive. Hold on.
All right.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama.
Panama 11, Hotel 12, Police Station 13, Airport 14. Okay, yeah. The splits are somewhat sensible right now. That guy's AI broke a little bit there. He was playing his like non-alerted and alerted sound at the same time. So we referred to the submachine gun 2 stages ago, but this thing is a real keener of a gun.
Dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a
It's built like a steakhouse, but it handles like a bistro. Which is to say, it's a pistol, like the other machine gun pistols, but it's way more accurate. Nice, okay. That guy can glitch out and become invincible sometimes.
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died.
Black Ops.
It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds.
Also, for my money, this is probably tied with the police station for the actual, like, most difficult level. I don't know what specifically it is. Just these like the enemies in this stage
I could breathe again. Now the boat could get
seem
back to
very
smelling like
effective.
suntan oil stale margaritas and greed.
Black Ops.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was
Also, this faction is only in this level. I don't believe they were playable in multiplayer either. You guys find anything good in there?
Puta, aquí no hay nada. Miguel, vení para acá.
There was something.
I did this in my practice run too. I went to the wrong cabin looking for
what were they looking for?
looking for what's it called? Painkiller.
The boat was well appointed.
There's another annoying thing about this level. The enemies on the shore all have rifles. And I don't. So they can shoot me better than I can shoot them. Another reason why I'm leaning on this submachine gun pretty heavy, or pretty hard. Oh, here we go. Asshole dropped an empty rifle. You know who I feel bad for? His partner in that competition. He won a gold. He won a silver medal in doubles. Mixed doubles. There was a lady shooter with him. She wasn't as much of a meme as him. I kind of feel bad for him too. People have been spreading a lot of misinformation about him on the internet. Nicer misinformation than other people in the Olympics, but...
I spotted Passos.
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, good point. That's fair.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Yeah.
We can get across up top.
Dukes.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
That's true, but Pete Hornberger didn't even get to go to the Olympics. Only time he got to use his incredible archery skills was when he shot that one NBC page in the leg with a bow and arrow, the one that was played by Paul Scheer. One day I'm gonna force everyone I know to watch 30 Rock so that they know what the fuck I'm talking about 80% of the time. So I won't swear like that during Slurpathon, so let me in.
Being back on land.
Oh, oops. Well, to be fair, he's pretty drunk. Fuck! Oh, that was bad. I preemptively wasted my bullet time there. Also, the pretty drunk thing is a line from the show. I don't know why I responded to you saying you hadn't and wouldn't watch the show with a line from the show, like it was going to be comprehensible. But I didn't get to where I am being smart.
I blocked out all my questions.
Oh yes, Squidbillies. Hey, how you doing, Bart?
It's everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too.
I've been
It was
gradually
the question I
learning the
kept on
speedrun
asking
for
myself.
since I was in the
How could I have
Maritimes.
been so blind. I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Alright, you go after Dolly Parton. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a real dumb move from anyone.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
Yeah. It's weird to think that since this game they've developed 2 games.
Você não tá fazendo nada.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a fun category. God. That was a mistake. Doesn't Valve have a game in, like, closed testing right now? Also, didn't they make Half-Life Alyx? I've heard it's undergoing like big internal testing. I'm one of those degens who really likes hero shooters, so I'm all for it.
I knew this thing was bigger than me.
I like TF2 as well.
Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad
It's true.
caricature of a
I did play a bunch of Marvel Rivals over the last couple days, and it's pretty fun. It plays, this is gonna sound kind of redundant with what you said. It plays a lot more like Paladins, in that like characters have like big, like more kit that is less like organically weaved together than in Overwatch. But some of the characters, it's uncanny how much they're just an Overwatch character. It is funny though, Scarlet Witch is just DPS Moira.
was hell on earth.
For
De Silva was
better and worse.
Driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
I'm lucky that cutscene skip crashes a lot of
I
people's
could guess
games.
what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil.
Yeah, Valve had to do exactly one thing that would have cost them like $150 total, and I'd still be playing TF2. And that's just give me female characters. I don't care if they're just female versions of the characters you already have. I just want to play as chicks in games.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time.
Holy crap, one sec. I'll take it. I don't care who records the characters, I just want the characters to be in the game. I didn't give Ubisoft a pass for that with Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm not going to give Valve a pass for it. Valve has more, like, probably has more money than Ubisoft. I still know people who play Quake, or I've worked with a guy, I don't work with him anymore, he left my company, but he still played Quake Champions all the time. I don't know if it was on like a fan server, if the servers for that game are still up, but... Okay, so here's the one trick in this stage. I'm gonna carry that sniper rifle to the end of the game, or the end of the level. And the reason for that is, we have to fight another armored guy. And our options are either a prolonged and very annoying, like, RNG fest of trying to knock his armor off, or we can just one-tap him with the anti-material rifle here.
Real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Well put, yeah. Like a third of the places, yeah. Unity, I want to say. Also, everybody say goodbye to the Crush of Preto. We never saw any of it, but they were kidnapping people from the favelas because they're running an organ harvesting business here. You play, thank you. So this is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I remember when one of those announcements looked like the game Beyond Good and Evil, but like a sequel to it, and the other one looked like some crazy space pirate thing. And people were way more excited about the latter. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, penultimate level. Fat bald dude with a bad temper. It's a police station. I assume Max was eating some jelly donuts and he got the jelly all over the place. He's a sloppy boy. In this game, in this part of the game, he looks like fucking Triple H these days.
Special Forces painkillers. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
I agree. I was also interested in both. I just I had doubts about the like second version of that game from like the minute I saw it. I was like, this isn't actually coming out, is it? Just looked way too ambitious. Does Triple H look like Max Payne? That's a good question. I don't know if Trips was shaving his head before this game came out. I remember when this game came out, everyone accused him of Walter Whiting it, but... Fuck off. Both of you. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try the skip here once. No, okay. I'm just gonna do this the like intended way. Lose this about 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 shots. Oh. How'd you survive?
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking. Drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Okay.
Come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. And of course, they were headed my way.
Okay, that actually, I know that probably didn't look very clean, but that was surprisingly clean for me. This is one of the rooms in this game I'm very bad at. So is the one we're coming up to, but I do like doing this to this guy. No! Ah. This has never happened before. Usually I get him with the first
Whatever
shot.
depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Okay, this guy can either be a huge pain in the ass or not that big a deal, depending on if we get a neck shot. Got a neck shot. Okay, we got a neck shot, but it wasn't enough of a neck shot, apparently. Apparently this guy has the fucking neck of steel. You see the, like, blood flying out of his neck? There it goes. Jesus.
I'd killed more.
The line, like the very good line we skipped there was, "I killed more cops than cholesterol." Oh, God. You know what? It's fine.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. My eyes and throat burned.
God, this level's long. Doing the New York minute for this is fucking brutal. So there's Bachmeyer, he's our next boss. He's the deputy of the Ufe. Whew.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like...
I don't actually know if taking the flak jacket does anything.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Nice bonus.
Heyo. That's good, Sid. Thank you for the, makes it look cool. It does look pretty cool. Ever since John Hamm's character in The Town did it, I've always thought, like, the flak jacket over shirt and tie looks good. There we go. Nope. Sorry, Kai. Thanks for the 27 freaking months, dude. I appreciate you. Big time, bud. Hope work wasn't too crazy today. Oh shit, that was really bad. That's good, that's good. It's the only guy in the game who actually surrenders.
Any bullets I had left were being saved for someone special. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh.
All right. Whoa. The fuck are you? You are out of position, sir. Damn it. Okay. Now the actual boss fight part of this. Bachmeyer hangs out up here. He just blind fires at us, so we can't actually hit him. We can shoot stuff on the roof that causes them to relocate.
I hope I be the one to kill you. You should know when to walk away.
In a great position here. There we go.
Shouldn't have listened to that.
Pop your head up, Bach. There he goes. And that's it for Bachmeyer. It's time for Max has got to leave the country, so he's going to go to the airport. He can make a real quick detour through the baggage section. This is faster than going through security, so. The game auto-selects the Deagle because they want you to waste your ammo for it, but I don't want to waste my ammo for it. So I'm going to use the Glock instead. I think this is the only level where they start you off with 2 pistols.
Felt like my vacation was coming to an end.
No. No, give me my Deagle back.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead.
Some go, dude. Yeah. Okay. So this is probably the biggest gun. I believe this is in terms of men, like people you have to kill, the largest gunfight in the game. But we can actually almost entirely bypass it. Kill that guy, because So if we get to this end of the airport, it should. Yeah. It spawns in a last wave of guys, but it assumes you've killed the guys beforehand, so it despawns them.
Airports always made me nervous.
Juked. Jet. Private jet. He's from New Jersey. You can't expect him to speak audibly. Take a seat there, pal.
Looked like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
There we go.
And we were off.
Ammo
Felt
bag,
like I
two
might be
things
able to
of
recharge for a
painkillers.
second. At least until we pulled into the station.
We're by far
Met
past
more
the, like,
murderous assholes.
we're a ways past the, like, hardest parts of this game. Not that it's easy. But this last section is a lot less brutal than even Panama was.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express.
I love how enemies' guns discharge after they die sometimes in this game. I don't know why. Just fun little bit of feedback. Hey guys, what's up? They were waving to me, so I went over to their train for a second.
The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was
All right,
waiting for me.
final boss. One sec here. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it... No, okay. Oh, it's because it's a new split. That's why. Never mind.
This this was my stop, it had taken me right into the heart.
Alright, Becker, the final boss. A certified short king with a grenade launcher. I play it somewhat safe because I am I'm set to PB by a large margin. Oh god, I just realized there's a giant wall of text there that I didn't read. I'm not going to get to read it until the...
You're fishing in the wrong pool, Mr. Payne. Cop to cop, Becker. Come clean.
Fuck off. Jesus.
What do you expect to achieve here, Mr. Payne?
Alright, last guy. Hey, Becker. Lord.
Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some
Buying a
dime store angel
$100
left, and I realized
leather
they were
jacket.
correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic, TRG. So like how even if you shoot him early, you still have to hear the rest of Max's little...
There's a whole team of them! Norsa! I don't know how much more we can take! I'm feeling extremely uncomfortable!
I'm gonna shoot down the helicopter.
Shit!
That about sums it up.
Yeah, there it goes.
They're blocking the runway! They behave like an army and they're equipped like one! Dead ahead! I'm normally a...
There we go.
That's them. The career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.
Okay. And I don't remember exactly when time is. The auto splitter does it for me. Oh, should have been there because it's the credits. Oh no, go for it, man. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Whew. New PB. And that is definitely a good enough run to submit. So I will submit it. I'm gonna submit it, guys. You know that thing where you submit runs? I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime... Oh. Hey, fair enough, TRG. I never really mind. Yeah, lambskin is really nice. Yeah, that is the benefit, Geist, of living up here in the frozen north. We have, significantly more jacket weather. Whew. Well. That's true. That's true. I had to get mine fixed. a while back. Well, let's find someone to raid. Could anybody find me somebody to raid? Oh, here we go. Danny and Dak. Just going to do the usual thing where I make sure they're actually live by refreshing. All right. They are playing some Billy Hatcher. I know a bunch of people who are fans of Billy Hatcher. I'm going to be back tomorrow with more Glen Sona 5. And going to try and get a near stream in so that I have something to submit for the for the relay. Other than that, Slurpathon is September 20th to the 24th, or 20th to the 22nd. You best be watching it. And if you're not, I will find you, and I will slap your penis. Or memories, perhaps. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is you watch Slurpathon, raising money for the Extra Life Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I'm unlikely to watch. Yeah, because you're going to be live on site. But take care of yourselves, y'all. And I'll see you in the next one.